Did someone say salmon rice bowl? Yes, please. Today I was craving salmon, but I wanted to have it like I've never had it before, so I decided to make a delicious and refreshing salmon rice bowl. I used ingredients that I usually have in my house, and now I'm starting off with the rice. Don't know the measurements, I'm just eyeballing everything. I prep my rice and then I set that aside, and then now I'm getting started on the sauce that I'm going to use to season my salmon. I'm starting off with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of honey. I'm going to give that a bit of a stir, and then I'm going to set that aside so that I can prepare my ginger and garlic, which is going to go into that sauce. You can either finely chop the garlic and ginger, but I've decided to grate it because I want it as fine as I possibly can have it. Once that's done, it's going into the bowl with the soy sauce, honey, sugar, and then I'm going to drizzle some lemon. Oh, actually this is lime, which I found lying at the back of my fridge. It's been there for a couple of months, but still works. I will give this a good stir and set it aside before I move on to the next ingredients. Now we'll get started on my mango and paprika salad. I'm going to slice up my mango into cubes and pour that into the bowl. And then after, I will chop up my paprika and add that into the bowl as well. I think you could use some red pepper as well. This here will add a bit of sweetness and freshness onto your meal. Now that my mango and yellow pepper has been chopped evenly, I'm going to mix that together, put it in a bowl, set it aside, and get started on my salmon. I actually wanted the normal looking salmon, but somehow managed to get wild salmon fillet, and that's why it's looking more pale than usual, but it still tastes the same. So now I'm going to get it out of its little plastic bag, pat it dry, and then season it with pepper, salt, and a bit of oil before I cook it. Now I'm going to cook my salmon in a hot pan with a bit of oil. I'm going to make sure to cook each side for about 2 to 3 minutes. If you have the salmon with the skin, make sure that you cook the side with the skin first before you flip it over. Once I've flipped over my salmon, I'm going to add the seasoning of the soy sauce and then let that also cook for about maybe 2 minutes. While my salmon is cooking, I'm going to start plating. I'm adding the rice, evo, and then we're going to put in the salmon. And make sure to get also all the extra juices all over the salmon so that your meal is not dry. Now I'm going to add our fresh salad of mango and yellow pepper. Then I'm going to add some sweet corn as well. Then I will drizzle some lemon or lime juice if you have, and chop some spring onion over it. What would be nice is sesame seeds, which I didn't have. And just like that, our meal is good to go. Bon appetit, baby.